Solicitors and barristers have traditionally performed very different functions. Whilst the solicitor has been responsible for briefing the barrister, the preparation of the client's case, and in dealing with all of the administration, the barrister's involvement has been to advise throughout those preparations as to how the case should be put together, and then to eventually represent the client in court. Nowadays, however, solicitors and barristers can perform much the same role as each other. However, there still remains a big distinction between instructing a firm of solicitors and instructing a barrister directly. And you will find that there are many advantages in going to the barrister directly. The first, and many find the single biggest advantage, is that you will deal directly and at all times only with your barrister in relation to your case and no one else. A direct access barrister therefore provides what might be termed that perfect continuity from the very beginning of the case. Many of my direct access clients have said to me after their cases have concluded that to have had direct telephone and indeed video contact with me throughout the preparation of the case at any reasonable hour was one of the most comforting aspects of instructing me directly. And that sentiment was repeated, particularly by those who had gone down the traditional route and had instructed barristers through solicitors in the past, and who then could only have had access to their barrister through their solicitor. In dealing with me, they appreciated not being pushed from pillar to post, from partner to assistant, or referred to a trainee or to a secretary, and then having to repeat their story over and over again in order to ensure that their lawyer knew what it was they wanted them to know. And this very important difference is because, unlike solicitors, each barrister runs their own individual practice. Unlike solicitors, barristers do not have partners or assistants to deal with their cases. Therefore, when you want to make contact with me, you will never be put on to another barrister in relation to anything to do with your case. The second main advantage, and it is a very important one, is obviously the one of cost. You only pay one lawyer's fees. And thirdly, by going to the barrister directly, you will get the advice and any representation that you need very much more quickly. Some cases will require considerable investigative and preparatory work, and I have for many years worked alongside many highly experienced investigators from a variety of backgrounds whom I handpick on a case-by-case basis to deal with the client's case. And by being instructed at an early stage, I can direct operations and thereby ensure that the preparations are properly focused and that the conduct of the case is carried out in the most effective way. If you have a problem, I will happily speak with you about it without any obligation on your part. In order to establish what ways forward that might be available to you. That this can be done by telephone or secure conference video link. Just get in touch and we can arrange a mutually convenient time.